Questions for Spencer Burford? JJ?
Hey Spencer, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's the mood like with the guys this week? Is there a lot of excitement headed into this game?
Yes, sir, there is a lot of excitement in the locker room. A lot of guys are proud to be where we are at this point in the season. And a lot of guys' first time being in the bowl game or actually playing during this time of year. And so it just raises the level of awareness, and guys are just really, really excited about it.
Let me ask you, after what happened last season, did you guys expect to be in this position?
With the work that we put in, we really just went day by day. We really didn't talk. I mean, of course, every team looks forward to playing in something like this. But as far as like putting it on our test sheet, yeah, we did. I can say that we actually did. I had to check the word around because the work that we put in, follow and the strength staff that we got is amazing. Amazing group of guys. The coaches came in, they did the work, and they taught us, they brought us, and gave us a new system, a new way of doing things. And so we really bought into it. And so once we played the first few games, kind of figured each other out because we didn't have a spring ball. And so we came in, everybody was clicking. And so we did look forward to this.
Okay, Greg.
Spencer, it seems like this week one of the mottos for you guys has been trust the triangle. What does that mean to you individually?
Trusting the triangle is basically just trusting what it's our culture now. We're going to run the ball, be physical on defense, play on special teams, and we're just going to play physical all the way around. And that's basically what it's been throughout the whole season. Games we've been up in the beginning, had to finish strong in the end. Games we've been down in the beginning, we had to come back. Just trusting the triangle, that's basically what it means to me. It's just trusting the process, being sticking to what you know, and just grinding it out.
When did that culture really start to take hold with you guys, where you sort of really believed in those things and could play around them consistently?
It started earlier on. I say in the summer he introduced it to us. We really didn't know much about it, and then as we progressed and as the season went on, guys saw the improvement on the team, and everybody was benefiting from it. So, and then everybody started to fully buy into the system that he had. And then once everybody fully bought in, the sky was the limit from there. We're just taking off since then.
This has obviously been a really tough season in terms of the COVID protocols and all the things that go on away from the field. How have you guys sort of held up through the grind of this year and everything that goes into making the season possible?
Guys just taking the right safety precautions. Like you said, Coach Taylor tells us every day you got to treat everybody like everybody has. You have to treat everyone like they have COVID. And I know it seems kind of harsh, and you can't shake some people's hand, you can't be around certain people, but I mean, in order to protect the team, protect the season, what we have going at this point in time, it's real sensitive in the moment. But times like these, especially at the back end of your season, where of course some guys are out, but you just don't have to roll what we got. That's just how it is.
Has it been tough for you guys, just like the mental side of having to keep up that grind and that level of attention for that long, for the months that it's been required for you to be as on top of your game as you are with that stuff?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's mentally taxing because I mean most of our guys love ball, and so whenever you love the game, it's not so much because you love to be here. You like to be around the environment. You like what you're doing. You love just playing the game of football. So we really don't look at it at that aspect. We just see it as another opportunity in order to play the game.
I think the last time you guys went to a bowl game at UTSA would have been probably about the time you were getting recruited here, maybe early in that process. What does it mean to you now to be able to accomplish that yourself and be going to your own bowl game this year?
It's a blessing. A lot of hard work has been put in, not just me, but a lot of my teammates that came here with me. And it's just the relief. It's like a sign, like a burden that's lifted off the shoulders because we had a lot of talent. And it just seemed like sometimes we just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't getting over that hump. And now that we're finally reaping the benefits of all our hard work, and it's a real good feeling.
How difficult was it to go through some of those struggles along the way? Did you guys have doubts about whether you'd be able to accomplish this yourself?
I wouldn't say wouldn't say doubts. I'd just say that we just really stuck to it every day. I mean, we had a goal set, and everybody wanted to get there. So everybody knew what needed to be put in, what needed to be done in order to get to this point. And so I feel like everybody just did their part and came in. And it just really, like I said, we really trusted the system, really trusted the process that we've been through. Strength staff, medical staff, everybody trusted the city, and just great.
Is it just the coaching and that culture that's the biggest difference from previous years, or what can you point to that you mentioned, like the group really got over the hump now?
What got over the hump, I seen the change in the players' attitude. And I'm speaking for most of my teammates. A lot of guys were like iffy coming into the season. A lot of guys were really not thinking this, thinking that. And just the culture, the mindset that changed, and the things that they brought in, the culture pillars. And you can really see a change inside the locker room. And off the field, a lot of guys picking their grades up, a lot of guys being more successful off the field. And really, that played a huge part into our success on the field. And so, really, I can't just say it was the coaches, which it was. They played a very good part. I can say it was a lot of change in my teammates as well.
Do you guys talk about or think about the opportunity now to make history, to be the first team to win a bowl game? Is that something that's really meaningful for your group?
Yeah, first, like, guys would like joke about it, like, yeah, we can actually do it. But then as we started progressing the season, and we're actually looking at like what we've done and what we've been through, and we're now guys are taking it more serious, and it's actually a blessing and opportunity in order to be in a position to make history for the university. And we've taken great pride in it, and I feel like we're going to do in order what we need to do to make that happen come Saturday.
And you guys have especially talked about, a lot of you guys who are from the area and have roots in San Antonio have talked about really wanting to build something here. Is it meaningful for the city, and do you feel like you've put San Antonio on the map and kind of brought awareness to some of the talent here the way you guys wanted to?
I wouldn't say just myself, but San Antonio. There's a lot of great guys. Of course, you got Cecile, Frank, Shad. You got Josh Atkins that came back. You got Javion Caldwell that came back. It's just a lot of guys on the team that are from the city, Brandon Madison, Oscar, from different districts and stuff like that. So a lot of guys are having success this year. A lot of guys are reaping the benefits of their hard work. And you'll see a lot of guys starting to come back and stay in the city for San Antonio. This was the original goal that we tried to set. First of all, Jarvion was here when Doug was here. And so Frank came and I came. And it just started a lot of fruits. And sooner or later, now that we're looking at it, we're getting everybody that left to try to come back. And everybody that's here right now, as far as the younger groups, are trying to stay. That's basically what it is. We try to build up a football town, build up a football city. And it's really showing in our recruiting. And shout out to the recruiters, shout out to the coaches for doing it.
And now you can talk about the foundation that you guys have built. What do you expect going forward? How has this season helped set you up for future success in the next couple of years?
Right now, we're just scratching the surface. The potential that this team has, and the few recruits that are coming in, and it's going to be a great thing to watch. Once everybody comes in, we're going to have a little bit more time to have the chemistry to play with each other, because we'll hopefully get a spring ball, if I'm not mistaken, off season workouts and stuff like that. Just build a bigger team camaraderie, and we'll just fellowship with each other while we're grinding it out, especially.
And an interesting aspect of that is the whole eligibility component, or a lot of you guys have an extra year. Does that make it kind of more exciting or more interesting for you to know that a lot of the guys you're playing with now, you'll be able to come back with basically the same group for an extra season?
Yes, sir. That makes a huge difference as far as like depth and depth chart and stuff like that. And like I said, the chemistry is going to play a big part now that we figure out the little things. We know what we're good at, and we know where we need to improve. And so during this time, it's going to play a huge part.
And what do you expect the response to be like then from fans and other students, just people in the city who are following you guys? Do you feel like you've kind of built up some attention and maybe developed some more support to pack the Alamo Dome next year?
Yeah, I feel like winning played a huge part. The fans, they've been there since, you have some true how it goes. But as far as the fan base, we have a great city. Of course, we have the seventh largest city in the nation, if I'm not mistaken. And the fans, they're being great. As far as dealing with the COVID and still showing up to games, I feel like next season, hopefully the COVID will be over with. I think everybody wants to be over it. I feel like we'll pack the dome to the top as much as we possibly can. I can't wait to get back to the tailgates, the spirit walk, things like that. Just the whole overall environment with the fans being there. They did a great job this season cheering us on, being there at the end, the ups and downs. I just thank them.
Got it. Thank you, Spencer.